Question. DS. Max invests $M at a compound interest rate of X%. Tom invests $T at a compound interest rate of Y%. Is the amount of interest earned by Max greater than the amount of interest earned by Tom after 1 year? Condition 1. M equals 10,000 and T equals 20,000. Condition 2. X equals Y plus 10. Solution. Now we will solve this DS question using the variable approach. DS, 4 variables, question. Condition 1, 1 equation. Condition 2, 1 equation. DS question with 4 variables. Let the original condition in a DS question contain 4 variables. Now, 4 variables would generally require 4 equations to be able to solve for the value of the variables. We know that each condition would usually give us an equation, resulting in a total of 2 equations, one each from condition 1 and condition 2. However, since we need 4 equations to match the numbers of variables and equations in the original condition, the unequal number of equations and variables should logically give us an answer E. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. We have to find out if the amount of interest earned by Max is greater than the amount of interest earned by Tom after 1 year if Max invests $M at a compound interest rate of X% and Tom invests $T at a compound interest rate of Y%. Just solve the question using the variable approach. Note, compound interest for 1 year is the same as simple interest, so it can be calculated as P times R times T whole over 100 equals P times R whole over 100, where P is principal, R is interest rate, and T is time taken. We have to find whether M times X over 100 is whole greater than T times Y over 100. That is whether M times X is greater than T times Y. Follow the second and the third step. From the original condition, we have 4 variables, M, X, T, and Y. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need 4 equations. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide 1 equation each, E would most likely be the answer. Recall 3 principles and choose E as the most likely answer. Let's take a look at both conditions together. Condition 1 tells us that M equals 10,000 and T equals 20,000. Condition 2 tells us that X equals Y plus 10. But we still cannot find the unique value of X and Y, as we can plug in any variety of values to solve the equation. So conditions 1 and 2 combined are not sufficient. You don't need these calculations in the actual exam. You just need to trust the method and choose E as the answer if there are 4 variables in the original condition. Both conditions 1 and 2 together are not sufficient, so E is the correct answer. When there are more than 3 variables in the question, it is most likely that E would be the answer. Therefore, always check before the conditions together to save time. Answer E.